Hello everyone, today I'm going to talk about a technology product called Passkeys. I'll talk about what Passkeys are, what are its applications, and go a bit technical on how Passkeys actually work. In brief, Passkeys are a replacement for passwords. They are based on public key cryptography. When you want to access any online account as of today, you enter your username and password and you log in. It is assumed that this password is something that only you know, so that access to this online account is secure. Some websites also allow you to sign in via Google account, Apple account, and many more. Over here also, there is a username and password associated with Google, for example, in this case. The thing is that you may have a number of online accounts and it's not possible to remember each and every password for every site. You may reuse password across websites because of this. You may use simple passwords such as QWERTY123 at times. On top of it, there are people all over the internet who are trying to get hold of your passwords for their malicious intent. Third-party password managers exist. They've tried to solve problems to the max they can. For example, this is Edge Password Manager. It shows the number of weak passwords that I have. It shows the number of passwords I'm reusing across websites, and fortunately, I don't have a leaked password, but that is also something which is shown. Now, there are still problems. We still keep hearing about phishing attacks. We still keep hearing about data breaches, right? So can there be a better solution to it? Actually, there is one now. There is something called Passkeys, and as I said, it is based on public key cryptography. So basically, there is a private key which is stored on your device locally, and there is a public key which is stored on the website where you're trying to log in. Before we talk about it further, I just showcase how it actually works. So I'm trying to sign in with a passkey. There is a passkey that is already created for this email ID abitest@gmail, and I will continue. I'm prompted to use my touch ID on my desktop. I just scanned my fingerprint and I just logged in. It is as simple as that. I did not enter any password anywhere in this process. I don't have to remember a password. I don't have to store a password. It is also possible that I can sign in with a passkey which is stored on my phone. Over here, I just use a phone. There is a QR code which I can scan with my phone. It can be an iOS, an Android. A connection is established between phone and desktop over the Bluetooth, and I will just use my face scan or my finger scan on my phone, and I will be able to log into this device. So I was saying public key and private key. Basically, what is happening whenever I try to create a new account on a website, I will enter my email ID, and a private key will be created on that device in the operating system. A public key will be created which will be passed on to passkeys.io. For example, in this case, Facebook, if you were logging to Facebook and creating a passkey on Facebook, as of today, a limited number of websites only support passkeys. Now, how passkeys actually work, right? So private key and public key are created. Private key is sitting on your device, let's say your phone or your desktop. A public key is sitting on the website, let's say passkeys.io. Passkeys.io, when you try to sign into passkeys.io, it knows that someone is trying to access account with abhitest1 at gmail.com. So it tries to find the public key for abhitest, creates a puzzle of sort, sends it to the browser. The browser sends it to the operating system. What operating system does is it asks you to authenticate biometrically that it is you, and operating system basically authenticates you. It opens that private key separately, uses it to solve that puzzle internally, and passes back the solution to the website finally. And that is how passkeys.io knows that it is the authentic user, because there was some authentication which the operating system did locally, and it just passed that information to passkeys.io. And in case another device is used, initially that connection is established between phone and desktop. The private key is sitting in phone. The puzzle is moved from the network to phone, phone authenticates, and the solution is provided. And that's how authentication happens.